I thought to send you a Valentine card, but I decided not. Why should I send you a printed picture of my heart when you already own the real thing? February comes around, eternity where we're bound. Once more, new year, you're there, I'm here. Heather springs underfoot, tomorrow's bloom taking root. Skylark sings just the same melody of your name. Corn sleeps underground, harvest lost and found. Seasons change, warm and cold, new tales to be told. Dark flower, deep song, sweet power, sing along. Walks in beauty day and night, in my heart shines a light. Happy since knowing you, memory ever new. Celebrate every day, blessed now, come what may.
I can't give you diamonds, they're too hard and cold. When you're getting old, you need a hand to hold. I can't give you forever, it's too far to see what's in store for you and me. Gotta let the future run free. I can give you my now, that's more certain than any vow. I can help you to find out how to live in the here and now. We live as each instant recedes in the distant. A new one comes hard on its heel. The earth passes under the wheel. We are what our senses feel, and only this moment's real. I can't give you promises, they fade away in the wind. It's just the time we're in, nothing stays what it has been. I can't give you certainty, nothing certain, sure. Each moment is an open door, moving on to something more. I can give you my now, that's more certain than any vow. I can help you to find out how to live in the here and now. Tomorrow is coming, and the beat that we're drumming is already just memory. This time now is all I can see. The future is fantasy. I give you reality, I give you reality. Talking about you and me, that's reality.
Neon Heart. It blazes over the Piccadilly Circus of my capital. A scarlet tree blossoms in my blood, and my dreams stand rampant over your sleeping form. The night is full of stars, red as the god of war. A network of canals funnels the transactions of my memory across a planetary sky. The circling universe is reflected in the dark pools of your eyes, event horizons from which nothing may escape, nor would they wish to. I'd paint your name in letters none but you can read, since you planted them like arrows in my breast. I'd throw this alphabet into the sky, and astrologers would try to read its entrails in sands we once walked across to a salt sea to be baptized in. And love comes down like a dove from an opening in the cloud. The Jordan Valley runs dry, waiting for our destiny to pull down the rains again upon the famished earth. When I was a young man courting the girls, I played me a waiting game. If a maid refused me with tossing curls, I'd let the old earth make a couple of whirls, while I plied her with tears in lieu of pearls. And as time came around, she came my way. As time came around, she came. When you meet with the young girls early in spring, you court them in song and rhyme. They answer with words and a clover ring. But if you could examine the goods they bring, they have little to offer but the songs they sing, and a plentiful waste of your time of day. Plentiful waste of time. Oh, it's a long, long way from May to December, but the days go fast when you reach September, and the autumn weather turns the leaves to flame. Then you haven't got time for the waiting game. Oh, the days dwindle down to a precious few. September, November, and these few precious days I'll spend with you. These precious days I'll spend with you, 'cause it's a long, long time from May to December, and the days go fast when you reach September, and the autumn weather turns the hills to flame. You know I haven't got time for the waiting game. Oh, the days dwindle down to a precious few. September, November, and these few precious days, I'm gonna spend them with you. These precious days I'll spend only with you.
Never mind September. When it gets to December, the days go by like lightning, and each one must be grabbed by the tail to whirl me where it will. Forgive me if this seems like I'm pressuring you. I am the one under pressure. If you want to join my madcap dance, then welcome. If not, then please wave back as I dance away into the midnight of a tomorrow that may never come, for all I know.
It's a good thing that nothing has happened between us. You know we'd be foolish to change. If by chance your husband or my wife had seen us, they wouldn't have thought it was strange. Aren't you glad that we stayed just good friends? I enjoyed being with you a lot, for a friendship can last, but a love affair ends. We must hold on to what we have got. Of course I shall tell my wife we've been together to museums, art galleries and shows. I have bought her a handbag of real Spanish leather, and my daughter some buttons and bows. Aren't you glad that we stayed just good friends? And no one can criticize us. Who needs all the heartbreak that no one intends? We've just got to do what we must. I expect we shall meet again somehow or other, though I truly can't say where or when. It wouldn't be wise if we took it much further, but I'll think of you now and again. Aren't you glad that we stayed just good friends? Complications can leave such a mess. This sadness is something the time alone mends. I'm sure we did right nonetheless. La 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 la.
I gave my love a valentine, she sent it to another, but each one more to whom it's sent enriches all the other. We draw love from a pitcher ever full to overflowing, receiving love or taking it, we don't know where we are going.
The way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. The way your smile just beams, the way we dance till 3, the way you haunt my dreams. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. We may never, never meet again on this rocky road to love, but I'll always, always keep a memory of the way you use your knife, the way you sip your tea, the way you changed my life. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me. you love, but I'll always, always keep the memory of the way you use your knife, the way you sing out key, the way you change my life. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me. The way you changed my life. Yeah.
My dark-haired lady, my slender young woman, sun-fruited, round as autumn corn, sweet as seaweed, your body joy-filled, your eyes bright with daylight, your smile a mouth cool as a mountain stream. You stretch your arms and I can see the sun's shadow braided into your hair. You play with the stars, tossing them like bouncing balls, like the chattering of a small beck, your eyes deep as the bends into dark pools. My dark-haired lady, my slender young woman, there is no sense in this that draws me to you. In fact, I'm driven away as shadows vanish at midday. You are the young bee searching for honey, the staggering crash of surf, the strength of new grains rising. My darkened heart searches for you despite all things, and I'm consumed with joy at the sheer presence of your body, the rich, slender singing of your voice. My dark-haired lady, my slender young woman, you are a black butterfly, my ultimate sweetness, a cornfield, a bright sun, scarlet like poppies, cool as running water. Oh, my dark-haired lady, my slender young woman.
If I gave to you my chocolate heart, would you bite off a chunk and swallow it down? If I sent it to you by royal mail, would you tell the postman, return to sender? If I sent it to you by electronic mail, would you instruct your program to delete it as spam? If I planted it in your garden, would you root it out and toss it onto the bonfire with all the weeds? If I stop sending it to you each St. Valentine's Day, will you ever wake this morning wondering where it had got to? If I hold it here for you forever in my breast, will you ever learn to come and dance to its heartbeat?
I can still hear yesterday's distant train calling out in happiness, echoing through the valley we made in the heather. And though this morning's sky is overcast, it's with a silk shadow stroking across a gentle wind that touches me. And in touching me, it gathers power to keep the blades turning of the open-armed windmill that's guarding the valley. I can still hear yesterday's distant train calling out in happiness, echoing through the valley we made in the heather. And though there are things that from this day must keep us apart, something's changed forever in each of our hearts. A few spots of evening rain lent us the unshed tears as drawing closer together we prepare to part. You said it is not the end, but a new beginning, and through the sadness I could see you were right. I will always hear yesterday's distant train echo through the valley, and I know you will always hear it too.
The shelves of my life are full of stuff that's past its sell-by date. I should not wait, but clear the old stock straight away. It's New Year's Day, a time, they say, for resolutions, new solutions to old problems we should get out of the way. Pursue the good rather than the best. Retain what's useful, chuck out all the rest, so let it be with me, I pray. Though I would keep my life in apple pie order, in fact, I'd tightrope walk across an abyss, or to change the metaphor, crawl through an obstacle course, perforce made up of all this stuff I honestly can't think what I have kept it for. And in an eye's blink I'm back in some distant time with loves whose name I have forgotten, suffering some misbegotten memory of pain that screws me up over and over and over again. Whether it's something I did to them or they to me, it matters not. I have forgot all else but this insane longing, belonging to who knows what, but still aching like sad hearts, breaking. It's not all bad. If I am feeling high or low, I cannot walk down a certain street in Soho without looking up and recalling that is where my sweet and fair lost love once used to live. And then suddenly I'm glad. What I wouldn't give to have her back, but it was not to be, she's dead. Her bed is ashes blowing in the Cairo wind. Her photos pinned upon my kitchen wall near 5 decades after. She laughed at me, and that laughter is a memory I clasp when cold nights blow, and though I'm sad she's gone, it's not with woe, that would be wrong, but with gladness. sadness not unmixed with joy. I pause below, then about my way I onwards go. My love, for you these borrowed burdens must bring you rue unneeded. Unheeded of your own needs, unthinking, I plant the seeds for you of future pain. Again and again I've done it. When I've begun it, I've little thought of what I do, and you, for your part, with an unstinted heart, have never failed to bear me up. Drink with me the cup that's bitter, gather up with me the litter of a lifetime's garbage I should be leaving with the rubbish of the past. From first to last you are steadfast, and never seem downcast when once again I dance the devils of my pain into the space we could be populating with our joy. Your grace, like God's, is wondrous, never nods, 70 times 700's always ready, sure and steady, to lift me up when I lie with bloody knees, to fly again like birds into the trees where words are insufficient to express what I am unproficient in, unqualified, unconditional love. And so, sweet heavens above, my once forever other, as through fresh times and places new I go, and things get rough, as so they must, I'd rather trust that then I'll think on you, not as an unfinished tale that cannot fail to turn the screw on misery recalled, but a sweet story told of lost and found, the very ground on which my footsteps tread, away from you, away from the bed where once we lay, for that was yesterday. The foundation, true, of each new today, but I'd betray my present lover, trying to rediscover what once was, while forgetting that I should be letting the present take its course for good or worse, in joy or sadness, come what may. I shall not lock the door fast shut and put the past away in some dark attic of my soul. In my very gut, I know my goal should be to celebrate everything that's made me me. But you see, the procession of our memories has become an obsession, an addiction, a remembered fiction that will not let me be. As leaves fall from the trees and daffodillies wither to make new mulch for tomorrow's spring, though I may shiver at the winter's cold, I must constantly remind myself that each New Year's summer cannot be so far behind. And so, though it's something of a bummer, I shall stop thinking of you every hour. I have that power. I know that it's a battle that'll tax me to the limit, but I'll win it if every waking minute I remember not to think of you. There, I've done it. It feels already like I've won it.
The rain falls down all over the town and the weather is cold misery. All the people get wet and they catch it in the neck, but the rain makes a detour around me. When the storm winds start around me, the weatherman's got to tear up his chart, 'cause the rain clouds part around me. I'm the guy with the drip dry heart. Now I'm a fella, don't need an umbrella whenever those grey clouds burst. I may be soaked to the skin, but the rain can't get in. Old man Hurricane can do his worst. When the storm winds start around me, the weatherman's got to tear up his chart, 'cause the rain clouds part around me. I'm the guy with the drip dry heart. Won't you be the one who's gonna share my sun? We're gonna dance in the path of the storm, 'cause the sun's gonna shine and the days will be fine and the night's gonna be snug and warm. When the storm winds start around me, the weatherman's got to tear up his chart, 'cause the rain clouds part around me. I'm the guy with the drip dry heart.
All day I try to find a way, I watch and pray, but I can't see where you have gone. Trying to forget, and yet this love goes on and on. I wouldn't be asking too much, just looking for a hand to touch. I see your face in a crowded place, I try to trace your number, but there's no one home. She's all alone. Get out of my head, get out of my head and let me think of someone else.